Our first guest recognize our guest. Want to recognize everyone who works for EMG for making this party what it is today. So thank you very, very much for coming. This year has been an eventful year. A year imbued with a lot of success, but also challenges. We went out, we braved the storms, braved the rain and the sunshine to make it happen. That's the reason why we're here tonight. So there are things that we have to celebrate. We have to celebrate those who have achieved, those who have learned a lot and have put into practice what they learned. So we start this year by giving awards. We recognize people who went out there during the last trip and did more than 120 places, but not up to 150. So starting from the bottom up. So if I call a name, just give this person a round of juice. Alright? Motatsati, can you please come forward and receive your award, please? Zamele, the next one. Zamele, can you please come forward? Choose a right. Sylvester, the next one. Sylvester, can you please come forward? James is the next one. Can I come forward again? Can I come? You will come forward. Wonga the next. Basetana. Lucy. Tenza, come forward. Smangele. Mbo, come forward for your award. Mohanto, come forward. Tulani. Mohadi. Okay, Okay guys, now these are the ones who did between 120 but not more than 150. Give them a round of juice, please. Okay! Guys, excited! Are you guys excited? Are you guys juiced up? Okay, guys, now we are going to talk about the guys that they did 150 pieces in the pound. Right, okay. So when I call your name, just come in front, okay? Let's give Perseverance a major round of applause. Let's also give Bona a major round of applause. Bona. What's Bona? Bona. Let's give Simele a major round of applause. Let's also give Kolane a major round of applause. This guy is already here. Kolane, right? Kolane. Then the last person is Tabo. Let's give Tabo a major round of applause. Guys, we're moving forward. I'm moving to the high rollers. This Barak? Okay, first on my list is Letebe. Letebe, come forward. Give Letebe a round of applause, please. Letebe. Sepo. Okay guys, now point of correction please. The recipients now are going for over 200 pieces. Charlie? Charlie? Okay. Portia? Ja? And Ja? Piwe? Lerato? Piwe? Portia? Lerato? Posiso? Okay. Alright. Which means if you are not excited, you are chillers. You know what? Before I call these three people, I would like to sing this song. Because
Okay. Now we are going to talk about the high rollers. Let's go from another guy. What a juicy guys. They are high rollers. They are money maker. They are sharpshooter. Bazooka. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Ashika boom, ashika boom. 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 Ashika boom. Aha. Oye. Aha. Oye. Umpala, bashi sempa, bashi sempala, bashi sempala, umpala, bashi sempala, paula, paula, bashi, umpala, bashi sempala. Let's give Smart a major round of two. Where's Smart there? Smart there. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to talk about someone, right? You see, the guy that I'm going to talk about is someone who started in this business just like everyone. But since from January till the end of this year, this guy has been kicking other people's asses. Okay? Let's give Zimfu a major round of applause. Okay, okay. These guys. Okay, but let me tell you something about. Like my first time, I've been following about figure like their first time in keeping juice. There's one thing that worked for me. When they show good in the each and every one advisor to the keeping juice. So when you are here, it doesn't mean that you just like you are here just to waste time or something. Just okay. Just
uze emsebenzini, make sure ukuthi usemsebenzini. Because if you take your job lightly, it will take you lightly.
Segment of your awards. This one deals with the top 10 salespeople in the company. Okay, we're going to start with number 10. Countdown. Okay, taking number 10 position, let's give Bosiso a major round of juice. Okay, we move to number 9 position. Taking number 9 position, let's give Gerard to a major round of juice. Number 8 position, let's give Tsepo a major round of juice. Number Lee, a major round of juice. Number 6 position, let's give Inja a major round of juice. The 5th position, Letebe, a major round of juice. Letebe, come forward please. The 4th position, let's give Portia a major round of juice. When it comes to these other guys, I want everyone here to stand up and give these guys a standing ovation.
Hey, you! These are high rollers!
Oh, Paula, she's so bad. Paula, she's so Paula, she's so Paula. Don't forget what I said. I said if you are not excited, which means you are jealous, right? Just like someone. But I don't want you to mention someone's name. Right? Okay. Okay. Alright. So now we are going to talk about the top 3. But when I check here, okay. So when I'm going to talk about those top 3, it's like up here. Shut the fuck up and sit down. Alright. Don't mind Portia. Portia is excited. She's supposed to be. Okay. So if you are not excited, yeah, she made a lot of money. Okay. Let's give Amanda a major round of juice. Let's also give Sparte a major round of juice. I'm sure this guy is tired about hugs, né? Sparte. about the high roller. He's a money maker. He's a most excited guy. He's a most excited guy. What a most excited guy. What a most excited guy. To be honest, guys, I'm tired of to call his name again. Right? So this guy, to be honest, since I told you, right, has been making money from the beginning of this year up until. Okay, choose. But when you check, okay, and what I like about it, there are people that, okay, they go to a road trip. If maybe the duration is 3 weeks, some of them, they are going to come back before the end of the trip. But this guy, from January, right, if maybe it's a duration of 3 weeks, is going to complete it. Choose. Okay. I said if you are sitting down there, chill out. Tell them that you are chill out. Okay. Alright. You guys want to know from Simple?
We wanna know. Tell us, people, baby. Let's go, baby, now.
Check this short, Madonna. You guys want to know from Simple?
Guys, mine is something else. You see, when you are a person, just engage yourself. You must engage yourself in a positive. Just good abantu obvious about influencer your life in just abantu abazokuinfluence nge-negative, good abantu abazokuinfluence nge-positive. Just so I'm the most excited guy. I believe in the truth. So I always hang around abantu abapositive. And when I put myself into a competition, I show what it's a positive competition. So the performance now I'm going to be positive. Choose guys. Because okay, then we see so in Grahamstown, Mama's 600 pieces juice. So GALA and Angela because they are still new in this business, and I've already been in sales, but I want to to leave a signature. So I just once listened to him, but I said that this guy, his name, I'm gonna put my name there. Choose guys. So what I can take this year. So it is why I'm
Zimbo a major run of drugs, alright? One thing Zimbo didn't tell you guys is that the taxi or the bus magic jobbers will do some preaching. But that he makes use of every minute. He knows that every minute counts. So he doesn't give up until he gets back to job. Just like that, if you can't beat them, guys, if you cannot beat them, join them. Just like that. Okay. Alright. The next person I'm going to call forward is a mentor. It's a teacher of the business. Is the person who doesn't just preach, he practices. As it's a guy who has big dreams, not just for himself, but for all of us. Just by that, I've learned a lot from this guy. Old as I am, I'm still learning. Just by that. And there's one thing that we say in life. Just by that, one thing we say in life, you don't stop learning. You don't stop learning. Just by that. And when you learn, don't just say you're learning for the books. You're learning to better people. You learn to change lives. You're learning to change the world. Just by that. And this guy is actually changing the world. Alright. Let's welcome on stage. Let's welcome on stage the CEO and founder of Express Marketing in the name of George. Okay. Alright. Are you excited? Are you juiced up? Okay, juice for that. Walking, talking, dropping pieces, making money every day. 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 Okay, juice for that. Okay, just by everyone that is here, just by us all, just by my family that is also here to witness this occasion, you know, and just by everyone that sacrificed this evening for us to celebrate the hard work that we put in during the course of this year. Okay, just by that. You know, we know that there are a lot of people that are supposed to be here, but some are already on holiday. But for those of us who sacrificed and didn't go for holiday, we deserve to have a good time this evening. Okay, just by that. You know, we achieved a lot this year, and that's why we have come to celebrate. We have a good reason to celebrate tonight. There are a lot of people that have won trophies, bonuses, and people that have made a lot of money. The amount of money that we made this December is mind-blowing. This December, unlike last year, December, guys, hey, can you listen here? Last year, December, you know, we did 17,300 pieces. But this year, December, we did 21,130. Okay, just by us. Just by us. You know, this year, December this year, the commission that we made, it's 738,000. Okay, just by that. The most important thing is for you to ask yourself, how much of that commission went into your pocket? Ask yourself, how much of that commission went into your pocket? Okay, just by that. I'm saying this so that you challenge yourself. You challenge yourself. The next time you have the opportunity to go out and make money, don't take it for granted. There's money to be made. Some people will make money, some will just be here and say juice, juice, juice. But the most important thing is for you to make money. Okay, juice by heart? You know, there are a number of people that have been setting the pace. You know, especially the leaders. I want to deal with the leaders that have been setting the pace in the company. You know, because without leadership, we will not be able to achieve what we have achieved. You know, this road trip, December, we had 248 people on the field. 348 people on the field this year, December. And for that to happen, there were a lot of people involved as leaders. And these leaders did a good job from January to December. That's why there were this number of people on the field. Okay, just bad. You know, so I want to recognize the leaders that did a good job, you know, in different categories. The first category that I have here is team builders. Team builders. Those
people who are people-oriented. Those are people who want to work with people, who want to help other people achieve their goals. And the more you help other people achieve their goals, the more you achieve your goal as well. Okay, just by that? You know, this business, as I've always said, is a people help people business. The more people you help, the more money you make. I make money because I help people make money as well. That's why I make money. So the more you help people make money, the more money you make as well. So if you want to make money in this business, the most important thing is for you to help other people make money. Help other people make money, you end up making money for yourself. Okay, just for that? And that's exactly what these people have been doing. That's why we call them team builders for 2019. Team builders for 2019. They built their team fast. You know, they were fast in building their team because they worried about getting people achieved. They are more worried about getting people succeed than even themselves. And the more you worry about other people, you know, you take care of yourself as well. Okay, just by that. You know, the first person here who built a team fast as well, you know, is Mary. Let's give a big round of applause to Mary. Okay, okay. You know, the next person who also built a team very fast, okay, just by that. It's not the guy but the lady, okay, just by that. Let's give a round of applause to Nana. Okay, the next guy who built his team very fast, okay, just by that. You know, he goes out recruiting, you know, working with people, and he's a good teacher of the business, a good leader. Let's give a big round of applause to Simisi, okay? Okay, listen guys, the next person I want to call, this guy will tell me I'm bringing a quantum. I'm bringing a quantum. You know, I'm bringing a quantum. I'll bring 2 quantums. You know, and he didn't just say it, he made it happen. Okay, just by that, he made it happen. Let's give Akiwa a big round of applause. Next person I want to call on stage now is a gentleman, okay, just by that. If you want to know a proper guy, a proper gentleman, you will find in this guy. He's a gentleman, he's serious about what he does, but the most important thing, he wants to work with people. He wants to work with people, he understands what this business is all about, and he does the right things. He has been doing that from January to December. Let's give Isaac a big round of applause. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's keep the noise down, please, so we can finish this quickly. Okay, Jishba? Okay, the next category. The next category are money makers for 2019. money makers for 2019. These are people whose offices have been producing, they have been making money. Okay, just for that. You know, the people in their offices have been making money as well. So they have run successful businesses, profitable businesses from January to December of this year. Okay, just for that. You know, a business cannot be successful if it is not profitable. If you run a business and you are not making money, then the business is not profitable. So these people have been running profitable businesses, which means the guys in their offices have been making money and they too have been making money. So they deserve to win this award for Money Makers 2019. And the first award here will be given by by my brother here, Telin. He will present this award. Let's give a big round of applause to Mary. Okay, the next award will be presented by my brother here. He will present this award to someone who has made money from January to December as well. He has run a successful, profitable business. You know, he's a disciplined leader. I'm happy to have had the opportunity to work with this guy. You know, he gives you no problems. You know, everything is just fine. You know, I mean, you don't even need to monitor him when he does anything. Okay, just by that. You know, I'm happy to work with him. Let's give a round of applause to Isaac. Okay. The next award here is not for a guy but for a lady. Okay, just for that. It happens. It seems as if ladies work harder than guys. You know, this lady has consistently worked hard ever since I knew her. Ever since she came to this business, she has been working hard. She's very ambitious. You know, she has made money all the way. You know, she has made money all the way. You know, from January till today. You know, it's someone that is ambitious, serious about making money. She takes her work seriously. Okay, Tisbaya? You know, it's a privilege to work with her. It's a privilege to work with her, and her trophy will be given by my sister. Let's give. Let's give Mama a big round of applause. Okay. The next award. Can we listen, please? Okay. Alright. Okay, let's listen. The next award goes to someone I respect, someone I've known for some time. You know, since he was a small boy. You know, when he came to the business, you know, he was a small boy, but now he's got a Kaba. Okay, this part. You know, And when you see someone like that, you know something is happening, okay, just bad. You know, he's making money, okay, just bad. You know, he's making money, okay. You know, you don't need to talk about it. When you see him, you know. You know, this time, he doesn't. Can we listen? Okay. This guy dresses in designer clothing, okay, just bad. You know, it's not cheap because he can afford, okay, just bad. You know, he can afford. Let's give Prosper a big round of applause, okay. The next person I want to call on now is someone that has also made money. He has made money and he has made a lot of it from January to December. Okay, just man. If you are his wife or girlfriend and he tells you he doesn't have money, he's lying. Okay, just if he tells you he doesn't have money, he's lying. Okay, just man. You know, because he has made money all the way from the beginning of the year. From the beginning of the year, he has been making money. You know, and the simple reason is because he works with people and he's ambitious. You know, he's not lazy. Okay, just bad. So, this award goes to CBC. Okay, just bad. Okay, the next award is for someone that I will call the most valuable leader. Okay, the next award is for someone that I will call the most valuable leader. You know, he's someone that is very disciplined, honest. You know, he does most of the admin work in the office. And he does it for free, okay, just bad. You know, he's someone that you can depend on. Very reliable, very helpful. In fact, if I'm not there, he wears my shoes, okay, just bad. You know, and that is the one I say is the most valuable leader in EMP. And his award. This award will be given by my brother here. Let's give Donald a big round of applause.
Hello.
Okay, the next category that I'll deal with. The next category that I'll deal with, these are leaders. Okay. The next category, these are basically leaders that lead successful road trips. Okay, just fast. You know, when they take people out of the road trip, they make sure that those people make money. They teach them on the road trip and they make sure that that road trip is productive. Okay, just fast. You know, this category, I call them top road trip leaders. There are just 3 of them. I know there are many other leaders who do lead successful road trips, but we choose just 3. Okay, just for that. So the first award will be awarded. The first one. The first one will be awarded by my brother here, and this award goes to someone that is ambitious, he's hardworking. When he leads a road trip, he wants that road trip to succeed, he wants people to make money on the road trip, and he's ambitious himself. Let's give Santos a big round of applause. The next award also goes to someone. He's a gentleman, he's quiet, but when he goes on a road trip, he makes sure that the guys make money. Okay, this man, he doesn't talk much, but when you see the results that he brings, you will think he's talkative. He doesn't talk, but he does the work. Okay, this man, you know, this award will be given by okay, this award will be given by the manager and director of Cooling Nightclub. Okay, just by he has been our host from January to today, okay, and he has promised that after this occasion he doesn't need tokens, you can take beer, okay? Okay. This award goes to Kabamba, okay? Okay, all right. Okay, the next award here goes to a top road trip leader. Let's listen, a top road trip leader. This guy goes on a road trip. He doesn't complain, okay, just no, when you phone him and say, but things are not happening, he will tell you, no, I will fix it, I will fix it. He doesn't complain. You know, he's always positive. He's always making solutions. Okay, just he doesn't phone you and give you negatives. You know, he always has a plan. And before you know it, he turns the road trip around. Okay, just bad. I will give this award just by Simisi. Okay, just bad.
This is too much. Okay. Okay. Listen, guys. Now we're going to the high roller. The high roller. The maker. The ass kicker. AK-47. AK-47. Okay, just bad. We are going to the top award. The top award tonight
Rookie Manager 2019. Rookie Manager 2019. This is someone that is best all around. Okay, just by hand. You know, she's a team builder. She's a team builder. She's a top road trip leader. She is a top salesperson. She's just everything, okay, this man? Okay, listen. Yesterday when they came back from the road trip, her road trip did 2,900 and something pieces, and I said, I want 3,000 pieces. And she told me, we'll go and do it now. And then I said, no. The guys are tired. They just came in. And then she said, okay, we'll do it tomorrow. And they went out. And did 126 pieces. And when you top that, and when you add that, she ended up doing 3,078 pieces. Okay, she has been consistent the whole year. Her office makes money, the guys she works with makes money, she makes money, and when she goes on the field, she's a best setter, okay, just like that. So she's best all round. Best all round. Money maker. She's the ass kicker. Let's give a big round of just to Nana. You want to know from Nana?
foremost, I'd like to say thank you to my father in the business, Juice. I am who I am today because of him, Juice, guys. Because of listening and applying, Juice. Because of respecting the business, Juice. You treat your job like a job. job, it will pay you like a job. Truth. You treat it like peanuts, it will pay you in peanuts. Truth. RESPECT, respect. Truth. And the last but not least, spirit, discipline, purpose, and pride. Spirit, discipline, purpose, and pride. You should have the spirit, you should be disciplined, and you should know the purpose why you're here, and do it with pride.
Okay, just right. Okay, all right. Okay, we are done with the awards. Just some information now. If you didn't win an award, there is a next time. Okay, just right. Pull up your socks. Pull up your socks so that next time when we gather here, you should be able to come on stage and get an award or a bonus. Okay, just right. 2019 has ended. There is no opportunity to pitch anymore this year. Those who make money, just by them. Those who do not make money, let's say there's a next time. When you are given another opportunity to fight, make sure you fight with all you've got. Okay, Jushma? Our goal for next year, our goal for 2020, as I've said, we want to grow the leadership. At the moment, we have about 29 leaders. We want to grow that leadership to 50, okay, Jushma? And those leaders will come from amongst you here. They will come from amongst some of the people that will still join the business. But the most important thing is, what do you want to be next year? Do you want to be in the first phase, or you want to be a leader in the business? That is your choice to make. We want to expand. We want to expand to Cape Town and Port Elizabeth next year. For a long time now, the manager in Cape Town retired, and we don't have a branch in Cape Town. We need to move to Cape Town. And for that to happen, we need leaders. That can only happen if we have new leaders who can move to Cape Town and make things happen there. Okay, just for that. There's a lot of money waiting for us there. Those people have not been pitched for a long time. We need to go there and pitch them. You know, Port Elizabeth and Cape Town 2020, here we come. On the 14th of January, we'll have our first leaders meeting in the office in Braamfontein here. It's important that all the leaders avail themselves so that we plan for 2020. You know, if we don't plan, nothing will happen. And then our first road trip for 2020 will be on Wednesday the 22nd. Wednesday the 22nd of January, we'll be taking our first road trip, okay, Jishbarat. So it's important that we go and start making money, we kickstart the year in a big way. Okay, Jishbarat? Are we listening? Are we listening? There are a lot of things that we need to achieve in 2020. 2020, we need to double the amount of sales that we do. And if we double the amount of sales that we do, we would have doubled the amount of money that we are making as well. There's a lot of money to make. What we do, we are doing is fighting to win. Okay. Okay. The fight against poverty. The fight against poverty is a fight we must win or die fighting. Poverty is our #1 enemy. It's worse than anything you can think about. Poverty is the #1 killer. Poverty kills more than any disease you can think about. Poverty is the root of all evil. All evil comes from poverty. So if you don't win the fight against poverty, then there is no fight you have fought in your lifetime. The only fight you can fight in your lifetime and make sure that you win is the fight against poverty. Because 99% of the problems we have are caused by poverty. 99% of the problems we have, if we have enough money, we can solve them. So the fight against poverty is a fight we must fight with all we have. And the most important time for us to fight that fight is now. It's now that we are young. It's now that we have the energy. Because if you don't fight it now and you run away, you will fight it later. And the worst thing to do is to want to fight poverty later because you will not have the energy to fight. So the fight against poverty is a fight that we must fight now. If you are not fighting poverty, then you are not doing anything. Our forefathers, the fathers of the liberation, they fought against they fought against apartheid. They fought against the humanization of the black race and liberated us. Now we have to fight against poverty. If you are not fighting poverty, you are not appreciating the fact that you are living in a free and democratic South Africa. The only fight you have to fight in a free and democratic country that our forefathers liberated the country and gave to us is the fight against poverty. So let's put our energy together and fight poverty. Let's all make sure 2020 is a great year for us. Let's fight and make money. Let's grow. Let's become leaders. Let's make a lot of money. Just by that, okay? Just by that. Just by that. Let's have some fun this evening. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's dance. Let's give the DJ the opportunity to do what he does best. DJ Mashfire.
Let me stay on. Can you dance a little bit there? Can you dance for us there?
Yeah, my name's George Ndoh. The company name is Ndoh Global Business, trading as Express Marketing. It's a direct sales and marketing company. What we do in the company, we distribute different products. They range from office equipment, household, daily use items, toys, different things. So we have quite a range of products that we distribute. And we recruit salespeople, teach and train them, and get them to grow as well in the business. We had an end of year party and there were a lot of people present. In fact, we have a sales team of about 348 people, and most of them came for the party to celebrate what we achieved in 2019. We did we achieved quite a lot in 2019. We worked hard during the year, so we had a good reason to celebrate. That's why everyone was there to celebrate. As I said, the company trades as Express Marketing. It's a direct sales company. We recruit young people who probably have never done sales before. We teach them how to go about sales. We teach them to become business leaders, and they eventually grow to a position where they can run their own businesses as well. There's no capital involved. Once you undergo the training and you are able to run a business, the company finances the business for you. So that's why it's attractive to a lot of young people, because there are a lot of people who want to work, who want to become business people. They have never done business before. They don't know the kind of business they want to do. They don't have the capital as well. So my company caters for all that. That's why the company is so attractive to young people. You come without any business knowledge and you don't have capital, but you get involved in a business or in a company that can mentor you and get you to become a proper business person. That's how I also grew in the company. I came to the company without any business knowledge. I was also mentored and groomed, and I eventually became a business mentor myself. That's something that attracts a lot of people to the company. As I said, they were very happy. They were so excited. We worked hard during the year. We sold about 200,000 pieces in 2019. Just in the month of December alone, we sold 21,130 pieces, which is quite impressive. And when we say we sold this number of pieces, that reflects in the amount of money they also made, which means they also made quite some money. In the month of December alone, I paid commission to the tune of 738,000, which means those people out there on that day were happy because they were loaded. There was money in their pockets. So that's the one reason why they were happy. And secondly, they were happy because some of them won awards. Some of them had bonuses that had to be given on that day. So they were quite expectant. And when you are expectant and expecting something interesting, you are bound to be happy. I guess that's why they were all happy. I was happy myself. Fighting poverty, that is primordial in what we do as a company. The fight against poverty is a fight we must fight and win, or we die fighting. You see, 99% of the problems we have are essentially caused by poverty. So poverty is the #1 enemy of humanity. Because when you look at even sickness and disease, crime and all those things, they are all fueled by poverty. If everyone had a means to take care of themselves, feed themselves, clothe themselves, have a roof over their heads, essentially these things will not happen. A lot of poor people die because they can't afford medical care. While the rich can go to private hospitals and take care of themselves, the poor die in public hospitals because they can't afford. So poverty is an enemy. People go hungry every day because of poverty. Crime is fueled by poverty. So the fight against poverty is a fight we have to keep fighting until we win. So the company has chosen to fight poverty because it affects the youth. Young people who are supposed to be working are unable to work. And some don't have work. Most of them don't have work. Some have qualifications or have skills that could give them employment, but the majority don't have any skill. And the unfortunate thing is that these people who don't have any skill are just forgotten. No one thinks about them. The government does not think about them. No one thinks about them because they have nothing to offer on the job market. But then we can't just forget about these people. We have to empower them in one way or the other. And sales, and direct sales in particular, offers that opportunity for everyone who is willing to learn and work hard to do something, to put food on the table and take care of themselves. The system is quite simple. Everyone who is willing to learn and work hard can do sales. It does not require a university degree or a diploma or anything. It's just the willingness to learn and work hard. That's what it takes. So sales can take care of this group of people who have been forgotten. The people who dropped out of school. The people who don't have metric, just basic metric they don't have. The people who are just there and they don't have any particular skill. No one is catering for these people. When I attend a lot of workshops and seminars on small business and all that, they talk small business in the tune of millions. Someone who has a business worth $1 million, they call him a small business owner and all that. But these are people who don't have R1 to start a business. These are people who don't know anything about how to go about business. We can't just forget about them like that. And these are the people who create the biggest amount of problems in our society if we don't take care of them. And that's what my company takes care of. Essentially, what we do is we teach people how to do door-to-door sales, to be more specific. They go from office to office. They go from house to house. They meet people on the streets and they approach them in parking lots. They approach people and they present products to them and they give them good deals on those products. That's essentially what we do. And our products are quite affordable because it's pocket money. Our products range between 50 to 200 Rand. So it's quite pocket money, so that is essentially what we do. And the money they make or the commission they make is quite encouraging as well, so that it can keep these people on the job. But the most important part of it is the fact that you can grow and become a business owner as well. I started the same way 21 years ago. I also went on the street for 16 months. I did door-to-door sales. I became a team leader. I became a branch manager. The company financed my own branch as well. So it's not just about going out to do sales. It's about growing in the company as well. There are two important things about the business. There's the sales aspect, which enables you to make money to take care of yourself, but there's the opportunity for you to grow and eventually own and run your own business. The products we essentially market are daily use items. Like at the moment in December or for 2019, essentially we did market some slim tight belts. People, especially ladies, they like to look hot. So we marketed some belts that give them that shape, and then we marketed emergency lights, rechargeable lights. Given that there is an electricity crisis in the country, there are blackouts and load shedding and all these things. So we give people emergency lights to cater for those periods when there's no electricity. And then we also market these foam cleaners. You just spray, wet, and then you wipe. They are ideal for cars, ideal for carpets, tiles, sofas, shoes, and all this. Just the little things that you can quickly take care of, those are the things that we market. The future of this business is quite huge, it's bright. Why I'm excited about this business and why I've been in the business for 21 years is because I see the light at the end of the tunnel. If everyone sees what I see about direct sales, I bet you everyone will want to do direct sales. It's one business with a huge future. It's a business that has the opportunity to get millions of people involved, So the business has a bright future. The more people don't have jobs, the better the business is, or the better the business becomes, because it has that allowance to employ anyone who is willing to work. And besides that, the training is there for free. So people can just come, get a job, get trained, and they start working. 2020 will be one of the greatest years in this business for a number of reasons. As a company, we plan to develop more leaders. At the moment, we have 29 leaders in the business. We want to grow that leadership to about 50 in 2020. We want to expand to Cape Town and Port Elizabeth. We are just in Gauteng now, but during the periods where we go out and work, we do cover the whole country or most of the country. Like in December, we were in 12 cities around the country, you know, but the whole of Cape is a bit far for us. That's why we want to open a branch there to take care of those provinces, you know, so the future is bright. We want growth to happen in terms of getting new leaders. We want to expand to Cape Town and Port Elizabeth. That is good for the future of the company. To other business people, I want to say business is one kind of a profession that you have to be committed in order for you to achieve. There are a lot of business people who have the know-how. They lack committed people to work with. There are a lot of business people who have the capital. They lack people they can trust to work with. So these two things are lacking. And that's why there are a lot of people who complain that nothing is happening, the economy is slow and all that. But when you really look at it, there are a lot of business people, millions of them, with a lot of money stashed in their bank accounts, and they are able to expand their businesses because they lack committed and trustworthy people to work with. However, as a business person, if you are scared to take that risk of trusting someone, if you are scared to take that risk of thinking that this person will be committed if I give him the opportunity, then you are not ready to do business, because you alone can only do so much. So expanding your business has to do with taking risk. Every business person should be ready to take that risk to expand their business. Otherwise, you know, you are not ready to grow as a business person. Instead of just, you know, being conservative and keeping it to yourself and not growing, we need people to expand as businesses. We need businesses to expand to be able to solve the unemployment problem we have in the country. If business people don't expand their businesses, open new branches, give other people opportunities, create more jobs, then we are not helping to solve the problem. And we all know that the government cannot solve the unemployment problem in the country. So businesses need to take that challenge. Don't stick to one branch and say there's a problem of trust or you don't have committed people. It's a risk you have to take as a business person. So let's all take that risk, grow our businesses, give other people the opportunity. That's how we'll change the country. To all young people who don't have work, I want to tell them there's too much work out there. Too much work. Don't choose the work you want to do. I'm a trained teacher by profession, but I only taught for 2 years after 7 years of training, because I didn't want to stick to teaching. I eventually became a business person. If I had to say that I want to be a teacher and that's my profession and stick to it, I would not have become a businessman. Maybe I would have been unemployed somewhere along the line. So there are a lot of young people, because of their training, they say, because I'm an electrical engineer, that's what I must do. Because I'm a doctor, that's what I must do. Because I'm a teacher, that's what I must do. You can't stick to your profession when you don't have a job in that field. Try other things. Get into new professions, especially in business. Get into business. There are too many opportunities out there. The problem is there are a lot of us who want to stick with our profession, and like that, you shield yourself and you don't want to see out of the box. You don't want to see other opportunities. And then secondly, even if it means volunteering, to work for free. I mean, if you are a mentor to someone and you give that person money all the time, your mentee comes to you, you give them money to help them out and all that, you are not helping the person. I would rather work with someone who is quite successful and he pays me little or nothing, but I know I'm learning from that person. And then eventually that skill that made that person rich, I acquire, and like that, I will be able to make myself rich as well. So there are a lot of people who don't want to volunteer, who don't want to work for free, or who don't want to work for little. I bet you when I started doing direct sales and marketing, I left a teaching job. The amount of money that I made in sales as a salesperson going out door to door was negligible. It could not feed me. But I knew that there was a future ahead in the business. And that's why I stuck to it. Because I had to pick the brains of my promoting manager, Brian Kumbola, just by him. I had to pick his brains, you know, in order for me to one day be like him. I didn't bother about the money I was making at that time. So there are a lot of young people who need to have that understanding. The job I'm doing now, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, where will I be? Am I going to be doing the same thing and earning almost the same salary? Or I can, from there, become someone, you know, who will be self-employed, create jobs for other people and all that. That is what a lot of young people who are unemployed, that's the mindset that they need to have. If they have that mindset, they will find work to do. There's too much work out there. You just need to have the right mindset, you will find something to do. Most importantly, employ yourself.